guys, what's up? Welcome back to Rinse Question. Welcome back to another video. Welcome to show vlog day 2. This is Saturday. Originally I was gonna make one big vlog, but now I'm not gonna do that because I'm taking a lot of classes, so the video ends up being really long. So we're just making some separate vlogs. This is day 2. Go watch part 1 if you haven't already. Let's go to the bar. Okay guys, day 2 tacked up. We have our bonnet on this morning for jumpers, and oh, he looks so cute. Okay guys, jumping into a little voiceover, my 2-6 training jumpers. So for the jumpers, we had like 2 rounds, and the first round, it was just like a course, and then the second round, it was the exact same course, but with a jump off. The first round, this is like my first course of the day, so I wasn't really locked in. I was not going very fast, but we did still get second in this class, so yeah. And then coming to this jump, I literally took the weirdest turn possible, and then he like looked at it. So yeah, that was honestly awful. I can't believe, we still got second, but I definitely redeemed myself because my second course was way better. I think we did end up doing the leave out in this. Actually, no, we didn't. We did the leave outs in the second round. In the lines, we did both the leave outs in the second round, which you'll see in a second. But this is like the only jump that I was going fast enough to, and we chipped. So, okay. Next up, though, we redeemed myself. Trust. So we go to the margarita jump and then to the line. I cut my corner better there, and then we do the leave out in the line because he just has a literal mess. Oh wait, no, I guess we didn't do the leave out. I think we did the leave out in the jump off. Okay, whatever, moving on. That was good there, and then I took like a wider turn so he could see the jump, so this jump, and we got a way better distance. And then we zoom on and we do the leave out in this line. It doesn't look like we're doing the leave out, but we are because the lines are kind of short and he just has the biggest stride on the planet. And then that turn was pretty good and we get our speed back. And yeah, and then we qualified for the jump off, and the jump off was a different course finally. So we just go gallop on. And I like my speed there, and then we start on this green jump, and I kind of got launched into the distance. It was the right distance, but I kind of got launched into it, and then we did the leave out in the line, which, happy with that. And then going to the margarita jump, I could have done like an inside turn there, like gone in between those 2 jumps, but I didn't because I just didn't want to lose our speed, because sometimes he loses his speed when he's like turning really fast. But then I like our turn there, and then we did the leave out in this line. And yeah, we got second in both, which qualified us to get reserve champion in the 2-6 jumpers. So yeah, and then this is my last jump, I think. And yeah, so that was that. I really liked it. Okay, so then we had an open 100 round, and I decided to do the 3 foot, and now we had been standing for a while, and so I come into the first jump with not enough pace, and Tina was like, oh, the jumps went up, and he was like, oh, no, we are not fast enough to do this. And I was just kind of along for the ride, and then Tina was like, okay, we got to go faster. Like, he's just so smart. He was like, literally, I don't think I did anything. Like, he was like, okay, I got you. Like, he just didn't realize that the jumps went up, but then, yeah. So coming to jump 1, really good there. If we hadn't had this refusal this round, it actually would have been really good. But it's fine. It was my first 3 feet, and like, I'm really proud actually, because we moved up twice this weekend. We moved up to I did my first 2.9, and then I did my first 3 foot. I kind of got launched over that jump. But it's fine. This was like a solid 3 foot as well. Like, we did the 3 foot the next day, and it was not this big. So I don't know really what this was. But I'm not complaining. I get to jump big. That was fun. It's not kind of funny because my highest jump ever is 3.3 and I'm showing 3 foot. That's just kind of funny. And I've never jumped 3.3 on him. Like, these were my highest jumps on him, so that's kind of crazy, low-key. But yeah, I was honestly pretty good. And then we had a long break, and then moving into our derby. So we did the 2-6 Hunter Derby. This is our first derby together, and I am kind of cutting clips of it because it's really long. So the derby is like a really long course. Ignore my cat in the background of these voiceovers. And then there, oh my gosh, because I had been so used to doing a leave out in the jumpers, and then I was like, oh no, we got to do the correct stride. And then he jumped it like really weird. He totally saved my butt there. And then coming to this jump, after this jump, we had to cross rings, and I had never crossed rings with him before, so I was pretty nervous. But he was like, oh, we're doing this. I got you. Let's go get it. And then coming to our oxer, oh, kind of chipped there. And then that's my family watching me, by the way. That's kind of funny. And then this jump, he was kind of looking at it, and he did a lead change before the jump. He does that when he gets kind of nervous. And then this green jump, I don't know why I'm like chipping into every single fence. And then coming out here, I had to take a wide turn because there was like this wooden jump, and it was really weird looking, so I really wanted him to like see it. But you know, he still jumped it because he's an angel. And then we had to do this turn to our other jump. We didn't place in the derby, but it was like 42 people competing in it, so that's kind of crazy. But yeah. And then we had to turn and halt straight, and we had to then dismount, put our stirrups up, and walk or trot over this like weird pole thing. And I decided to walk because he has string halt, so I knew he was going to be weird with his hind end over it, and he was. I don't know why I find that funny. But anyway, I didn't film an outro because I have so much content to get through, and I wasn't really locked in on the filming, but it was honestly, day 2 went really, really awesome. Completed so many goals, first derby, first 3-foot, just got reserve in the jumpers. So yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing to Francis Equestrian, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.